Did you know they're still making new Super Nintendo games? I got this guy right here, Sydney Hunter and the Caverns of Death. Is it just another homebrew, or is it worth the 3-year wait to finally play this game? Let's check it out. Well, first and foremost, how are you feeling? You got John Rigg'd here. I'm a huge fan of homebrews, new Super Nintendo games, new technology, especially for older systems. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe and give it that thumbs up because it proves to YouTube that these videos are actually worth something. Now, Sydney Hunter and the Caverns of Death was provided to me by Collector Vision Games. Collector Vision Games, are they a homebrew company? Are they actually making legit Super Nintendo games? Well, maybe a little bit of both. There's a weird fine line that's kind of expanding, if you will, because this is a legit, licensed, new game, not a repro, not a hack, new game, new parts, comes CIB, and is available. Now, I recently just did an unboxing of this game so you can see what everything it comes with, but here's a quick recap. You get the box, naturally. Full color manual on this one. And because the art is from Joe Simcoe, the guy who does the Garbage Pail Kids, a couple of Garbage Pail Kid inspired cards there. And you also have, in the US version, the US Super Nintendo board. This is just the traditional classic board here. New parts, they're not wasting any old games or anything like that. Professionally done. And it does have a board in here. It's a flash board, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to open it up on this video, but it's a flash board, which is perfect for making something like this. If you're not exactly sure what a flash board is, it's basically a board that's already pre-wired with everything you need, and they just program the game straight onto it. Super simple, super easy, very efficient. Now, this game here is one of a few different Sydney Hunter games that are all coming out all around the same time, some of them quicker than others. You have just about all bases covered here. Super Nintendo, Nintendo MSX, ColecoVision. You can also watch out for the Curse of the Mayans coming out for modern-day systems like the Switch and maybe PlayStation 4 and Steam and stuff like that, too. So everything from as retro as you can to as modern day as you can. They have all things covered, man. This game has been a long time coming. We've been following their journey from early sketch designs to where it is now for the past 3 years or so. It's one of those things you don't really think about. You're just like, oh, I just heard about the game coming out, and now it's out. Well, it's like there's so much stuff that happens along the way, too. So is this game worth the 3-year journey? Let's check out some gameplay right now. As we start out here, you see your first appearance of Sydney Hunter. He is your hero in this. This is who you play as. It starts out with a nice little opening segment here to find out exactly what's going on. I'm going to speed through this really quickly here, but pretty cool to see, right? I remember when Super Nintendo games did this at the beginning of games, and here we go. This goes into the title screen, the Caverns of Death. You got the start, you got the password system, and then your options. And your options are Super Nintendo-style options. Difficulty, game mode. There's even the music test and sound effects. The music in this game is really good. I love the music in this game. Now, right off the bat, you move on to your first level, and the password is gold. You want to remember that password because you don't get to see it again. You see it at the beginning of the level. Now, you can jump, you got a boomerang, and you got a one-hit kill. That's not going to do me any good. Alright, so again, there's your boomerang. The water droplets do hurt you in this. And you have that, your torch. You're going to get in the habit of using that torch when you walk into any screen. Now, you can use it as often as you'd like. There is no limit on it. When you kill enemies, they do reappear when you come back into screen. And you might see that here in this gameplay footage, too. And for each level, you just kind of go where you want to go. Oh, okay, there goes me again. You're looking for this crystal skull in this level here. And when you grab it, well, that's bad news for you. Because now the lava's going to start to rise, the music changes, making you nervous, making you get going. No waiting around, man. And you grab that and you put it on the podium. Just like that one movie, that's right. And there we go. You do that, the stalactite makes room for you. And there you have it. First round cleared. The first one of many, my friend. Good start. Thank you. I could use a sandwich too. In the background there, that tells you what item you need to place on that podium. You do have an in-screen map. You can find, oh, there's exactly what I'm looking for. Pick it up, go all the way back, all the way down there, up the little thing, put it on there, and then it opens up. Hey, another part of the level. And this level's not over yet. It's going to keep going. And oh, we have this style of jumping in the second level. Great, thank you. We may as well have a roller coaster level too while you're at it. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Gotta time those jumps properly so you don't hit your head. Oh, there you go. Perfect. All right, some of that anyway. All right, I found the piece I need. New enemies will pop up here too, like this guy. These guys are creepy, man. But they have a great death animation. I want to show you that right here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? In slow motion too. We'll do a little bit of that anyway, in slow motion. And that's just a brief tease of what this game's all about. So, is it just another homebrew to put on the shelf? Is it worth the 3-year-plus wait and all that? This game, and I didn't know exactly how to put my words in how I feel about this game, but it's positive, and this is the utmost compliment. This game reminds me exactly like the type of game I would have rented on a Saturday night back in the early 90s. That's about the highest compliment I can give for any kind of game like this. New game for the Super Nintendo, homebrew, anything like that. I could have totally have seen this. The way it plays, the style it is, kind of a European style as far as the graphics go and as far as the controls go too, because when you walk, you have a little bit of extra step, you know what I mean? Like when you stop, it's not like Mega Man where you just stop and stop. In this game, you stop, and then you still have an extra step. And you have to get kind of used to that, too. Like, if you're going to stop right in front of an enemy, you're going to walk right into them, and you're going to die. So, there's a little bit of strategy going on there. I'm very impressed. I am very, very impressed with this game, personally speaking. So, if you'd like yours, I will leave a link in the description below. It was a Kickstarter project, but the Kickstarters get there first. And then they're also opening it up to everybody else who wants one. So, if you've already Kickstarted, you're good. If you haven't Kickstarted, you're like, oh man, I missed out. No, you didn't miss out on anything. You can still pre-order yours. I heard from Collector Vision Games that these are going to start sending out maybe as less than a month, right? I mean, as soon as maybe the end of this month, in a few weeks, as far as this filming goes. So you'll see these out here. Again, thanks to them for sending me one in advance. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep playing. I think it's I think it's worth it. I think it's absolutely worth having in your collection because it's not just a homebrew. It is a new Super Nintendo game from a legit company. You know, I could have, if I was like, oh, I played every Super Nintendo game there ever was, and then this popped up, and I'll be like, I've never even heard of this game, but yeah, this is a Super Nintendo game. It plays like a lot of other Super Nintendo games I've played. It looks like it. The graphics are great. The music is just fine. Oh, that was the other thing I forgot to mention too. When I was sent this, I also got a CD soundtrack, kind of a remix of some of the songs from all of the Sydney Hunter games. I didn't bring that here because I literally still have it in my car. I was listening to it, last couple of days, just in my car when I'm driving around town doing, running errands and stuff like that too. Thank you for watching, and again, thanks to Collector Vision Games. I love you, and keep them coming. There's more games coming out soon. In fact, on their website where you can pre-order it, you can see what else is coming out for all kinds of systems, from Nintendo to Intellivision to ColecoVision, and who knows what else. A little bit of everything else. I heard, I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, I'm going to say it anyway. There is a Sydney Hunter game coming out soon for the Sega CD. I am super excited, man. I can't wait for a Sega CD version of something like this. So, take care. We'll see you. More videos on the way soon.